Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Maverick here, and today we're watching episode 6 of Redo of Healer. So, this episode came out a bit late because VRV or slash High Dive actually had their upload a bit delayed, due to some technical issues, if you will. Now, because of the nature of this particular episode, you gotta wonder, what the technical issues actually were. But hey, whatever, right? And I say the nature of this episode because, obviously a lot of people are talking about how this episode, once again, brings in some of the more extreme stuff that, might be more unsavory to people and whatnot. Although, honestly, if you really feel that way, why are you continuing to watch this series, right? Do yourself a favor and just don't watch something that you don't want, right? So, in any case, and honestly, the things that people were kind of making a big deal about, I have some friends who are also watching the series for the first time as well, and so on and so forth. The point that the thing that they are getting, commented on and whatnot, that particular thing, honestly, I don't feel for that at all. And it may happen in this episode, it may happen in the next episode, I'm not entirely sure. This next arc obviously is a little bit more, extreme in a lot of ways. But honestly, the one part, there is a character which I feel kind of sad about, but yeah, we'll say that when we get there. So, I don't want to spoil too much, so let's just jump right into the episode. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, intended for mature audiences. If you don't want to watch it, just don't watch it. Nobody's forcing you to watch it. Oh. Oh. Well. Yep. And honestly, these people probably deserve the most sympathy out of everyone in this series. I'm serious though. A lot of the characters within this series, they could die, and I wouldn't bat an eye. That is, of course, the sister. Yeah, we see a little bit there as well. What's gonna happen? I will say, up to the point which I am at right now within the within the original, this falling arc is indeed one of the more extreme, let me say, because it impacts the most people, the most innocent people, in fact. Only one trust, and there's a kiss. Come on, you two. You've already heard them do even more. What's a little kiss? And here he is, Keyaru's face. That wasn't what I remembered about this. Oh, yeah. This is the lady I feel the most sympathy for. How could it be safe? Yep, that is Anna. Wait, is this really all that they're talking about? Oh, come on. They're fast forwarding this too much. So within the original, they actually depicted what was only said there. They actually showed everything happened first, and then now the hero you seek so much is right here. Yeah. Yeah. Now he's reliving those memories, what actually happened there. compared to everything else, this. Hmm. See, and that entire, that entire thing about like what happened. Yeah, that was when Keyaru finally snapped. Yeah, no sympathy at all. Oh, they are speeding this up so much though. This is also quite yeah, it didn't really happen this way. She was long dead. I think they're really, I actually expected this entire arc to last about 2 or 3 episodes. But no, it probably still will because there's obviously still some things actually. Oh, there's the censor. uh, Anyways, what happened to Leonard? Totally deserved, guys. Like, if you're looking to find some sort of moral police or what, you're not finding it from here. The only thing I am pissed off by is how they basically fast forwarded everything. little sister here. Yeah, she is way worse than Flare. Oh wait, they're going to do all this in this episode as well? Seriously? Let's see. So deeply within her body, even if her memory's wiped. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. She will be liberated. She will definitely be liberated. Yeah, this family is all deviants. Here you go. Although I actually don't quite remember this within the original as well. But yeah, I mean, they're definitely so whatever happens to them, don't care. Don't effing care. But however, if she did do something to Keyaru, or Keyaru's possessions. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, he's serious about it. This is what was shown in the opening, actually. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so they're actually still going to carry on to the next episode. Of course, he's got a plan. Oh, they're actually going through this without revealing it first. Alright, that's nice, I think. Anyways, see you guys after this. There we go. That was Redo of Healer episode 6, and well, all I can say is they really consolidated a lot of stuff, right? To me, honestly, the death that I felt the most impact of up to the point which I read the series and whatnot was Anna's death, right? She is the one person who I feel the most sympathy for out of the entire series and whatnot. I mean, Keyaru definitely, you kind of want to feel sympathetic for him as well with all he suffered, but his character and the way that he does things makes it really kind of hard to really side with him, if you guys get what I mean. You still feel thrilled once he's getting his revenge, but you're not exactly, you're like, oh, I feel so bad for you, so go ahead and do that, right? It's definitely not, you feel bad because there's people that are helpless, that can't actually do anything, and that are going to die in vain, right? And that includes Anna, who's always been a sweetheart. And again, I feel like they didn't really properly convey the feelings that Keyaru was feeling there. It really impacted him hard because he actually had a very good relationship. If you guys recall all the way back to episode 1 when we first saw him and his life in the village and whatnot, Anna was definitely a major thing within Keyaru's life, right? And everything that happened later, especially at the hands of Leonard and whatnot, in fact, I do think that they made an anime original and that Keyaru rushed in to try and save Anna at the very end there. As far as I recall, or this was a little bit while ago, but I think the way that I remembered it was that Anna was long dead after Leonard had his way with her, right? And so at that point, basically Keyaru snapped and did all those things to Leonard, which, but again, by the way, I feel 0 ounce of sympathy for Crimea River, right? He got gang raped. Well, he totally deserves it. In any case, and yeah, by the way, that fire at the end, they all died at the very end there. That was the whole thing, right? And you really feel, I do feel like this episode should also count as a sort of turning point to really understand Keyaru's character, right? Because we can clearly see here that he's definitely not just being a ruthless dude, being a cruel dude for the sake of being cruel. He has, as he said before, his aesthetics of revenge, right? And we can clearly see it here. If you don't cross paths with him, if you don't do anything to anger him, or touch his stuff, or harm his stuff, including like Setsuna and Flare and whatnot, he's going to be chill, right? He's going to be okay with you. But if you do actually cross him, well, you are going to be the target of his revenge as well, and he does not pull any punches. What can I say here? So, the part where he was talking about, yes, he has to do this, he has to save the villagers and whatnot for the sake of trying to combat the country and whatnot. This evil, this bad that's rotting the country from within. He's deadly serious on it, right? It's not just a case of him trying to act that way in order to convince all the others and whatnot. He is taking on a risk right here, right now, in order to try and save the villagers, right? Those that he does feel sort of indebted to. So, that's why, even though we are hinted at how he is, in a way, a hero of justice from the past few episodes, from here on, we really get to see, that part be expanded a lot more, since, the targets of his revenges are going to be more and more particular, right? Including Norn here, who, well, I'm not going to spoil too much. All I can say is she will get her just dues as well, and she will definitely also be liberated, if you will, in due time and whatnot. I also think they kind of expanded on a lot of the stuff in regards to Norn in this episode early on. Her, what she means to Keyaru and whatnot. So, the important thing to remember here is that she is absolutely ruthless, even more so than her sister, and even more so than Keyaru himself, definitely. She is sadistic, and also she is very, very smart, right? So, definitely quite different from her sister, who is more of a, hey, I got magic powers, I'm a powerful mage, so I can brute force my way through a lot of things, right? Nora doesn't really have that, so she needs to rely on this instead. But actually, hers is also a pretty good story. It's actually one of my favorite, it's actually one of my favorite arcs, if you will, alongside Blade's arc, actually. So, we have that to look forward to in the future. All I can say is, again, most of the characters in this series, you don't really feel any sympathy for whatever happened to them, right? Some clear exception here would be Anna, the villagers, and so on and so forth, who were really just minding their own business and then got caught up in all of this. If it wasn't, I mean, it should be obvious by now, right? That Norn was the one who ordered this entire plan who made this entire plan into action, taking hostages, killing, pillaging, raping, and whatnot in order to draw Keyaru out. So, of course, Keyaru is going to target her in the future. So, anyways, that's it for this episode. I really do wish they could have expanded on it a little bit more, right? Give a little bit more time to the really important stuff. But I guess they gotta throw in some of the boning scenes in there, if you will. So, we get what we get. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Looking forward to the next one as we see how Keyaru is going to get himself out of this pretty tricky situation here. It's going to be quite fun, honestly. So I will be enjoying that, and I hope to see you guys again next week. Alright, that's it for now. Thank you guys. See you.